Ted Harris.
Okay, taking more calls now. Hello?
Mr. Harris?
That's right. What's on your mind?
Well, I just don't understand why you're always putting women down. If we want a career, that should be up to us.
Now listen, dear heart. If you had any sense, you'd stay in the kitchen and bake your brownies.
You're gonna
It's
get
a cold
yours,
world
Harris.
outside.
You are going to get yours one day.
But our biggest mistake was giving you the telephone.
Keep on.
Bye now. Hello, Harris here.
Mr. Harris, what are we going to do about the crime rate? Don't you think we need more protection for our tax dollar? More police?
Not more police, less crooks. Slap them behind bars and lose the key. As a matter of fact, let's bring back the thumbscrew, huh? Lots of calls today about the crime rate, okay? One thing we got going for us is technology, right? So why not use it? And stop all these crocodile tears about bugging and electronic surveillance. What we need, boys and girls, are more computers, not less. And if you don't like it, if you think it's an invasion of your
somebody
privacy,
shut the radio off.
maybe it's because you got something to hide, huh? Let's...
Harry, you're not calling that man again.
Oh, yes, I am. Somebody's got to step on this guy's bones. You heard what he just said.
I
You
don't
heard it.
care what he said. It's 8 o'clock.
All right, let me have some coffee.
When are you going to eat a decent breakfast?
When I don't oversleep. Good morning, Mr.
Morning, Pop. Hello, Sydney. Out with the streets, huh? How you doing, buddy? Good. Come on, wipe it down on that. Here, you buddy.
Hey, look, hon, I'm sorry about last night. Did you apologize to the Colemans?
Frequently. I mean, it's rather hard to play bridge with just 3 people.
Hey, you gotta understand, the job ran longer than I thought, and I couldn't get to a phone. You think we can do it again?
Sure, if they're still talking to us.
And what's he coughing for? Is he all right? All right, I'm gonna get some toast. Can you sit there and wait, okay?
I wish you would finish. Oh, Mr. Reynolds called from the IRS.
What?
The IRS. Here's his number.
The Internal Revenue Service?
That's what he said.
Oh, what do they want? Did he say anything about an audit? And how come you didn't tell me this last night?
Because I was asleep when you came in, remember?
Must be an audit. It's gotta be an audit. I never should have used that
Put on a
tax
clean
service.
shirt,
I
honey. I
never
wash
should
all
have
your
used
shirts. I
Where's
wish
the
you would
butter?
put on a clean shirt.
Where's the butter, will you?
The butter is here on the table.
Oh, okay. Now look at that.
Here's your juice, and here's some sugar.
Look at that. Herb, what's with the Super Crunch? We don't eat Super Crunch in this house.
But Pop, you get a surprise in every package.
What is a surprise?
A whistle. High note is 1,800 cycles per second.
Oh, gosh. And for that, we buy Super Crunch. Oh, come on, honey. I'm sorry. Really, I am. I love you. And will you tell Herbie not to leave the bike in front of the door? I told him that 1,000 times already.
All right, let me get this straight, caller. What you say, we shouldn't have any machines at all. Is that right? No records, no central files? And then what? Fight a war against crime with bows and arrows or something?
But you're missing the point, man. It takes shoe leather, sweat, hunches. It takes all of that.
Hunches, come on, will you? How many hunches does it take to put a man behind bars?
More than you think. Look, I was a cop once, and I know.
When they kick you off the force, too much gum on your shoe leather?
For your information, I left to get a private license.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Don't I recognize your voice? Aren't you the same guy that called me on the airline security thing?
Will you stick to the subject? We're trying to talk about crime prevention.
Yeah, and also remember you called me on national parks, and if I remember correctly, we don't agree on anything.
So are you going to give me equal time?
Listen, caller, I'm not going to give you the time of day. Bye now.
TENAFLY.
Good morning, George.
What time do you have?
10 after 9, George.
Yep, that's what I have.
Traffic on the freeway, George.
Same as yesterday, right?
George, you believe in reincarnation?
Why?
You'd make a great German shepherd.
Now look, TENAFLY, we're not enemies. This is a busy office. Mr. Hightower likes to keep it running smoothly. It just happens to be my job.
George.
Oh, now don't be touchy, will you? Oh, what's your progress on that, supermarket case?
I closed it. One of the checkers was stealing, and I want you to know it took me an exciting week hiding behind a roach powder display to catch him.
Well, those cases butter the bread, TENAFLY. Now, look, if you'll just get that report onto my desk, maybe we'll be able to complete this case.
It is on your desk in triplicate.
Well, that's fine. Maybe Mr. Hightower will remember you at bonus time.
Mr. Hightower gets amnesia at bonus time.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, hi, Laurie. Mr. Tyson was just leaving. Weren't we, George?
Reception desk had a call for you when I came in from Ted Harris.
Ted Harris. Wait a minute. You mean Ted Harris?
I thought that's what I just said.
The guy on the radio, that Ted Harris?
I guess so.
But I just talked to him. He's still on the air.
No, he can't very well be on the air because he just called you from his house out at the beach. Says he'd like you to meet him there.
Guess I better have this coffee. This is not going to be my day.
He said it was an emergency.
I kept calling from the studio, but she didn't answer, so I told them to throw on some records and came right home. This is what I found. You seen enough?
How long has she been dead?
Probably last night, huh? If you want to look around some more, go ahead. I'm going downstairs. Her name is... Well, it's past tense now, I suppose. Her name was Virginia. We were married 3 years.
Did you kill her?
No. But nobody's gonna believe that.
Why?
Because it's common knowledge we didn't get along. Last night we had one of our standard blitzkriegs, and I walked out of here. Went into town, had ourselves a couple of drinks, checked into a hotel. Alibi none.